Hello, viewers. This is Cynthia Michael from Screen Review, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Secret Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breach your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're good to listen to this audio podcast recording podcast. So anyway, with this and everything else I've read, let's get into the latest episode of Ryusoulger. So basically, the episode starts like this. When we last left off the episode, we finally see Master Black, who is disguising himself as Saturn, who's trying to get close to, who disguises himself as the Dreadnought General known as Saturn. So basically, Master Black orders. So basically, Master Black wanted to. Master Black wanted Milk and the others to take him to speak to Sato about the Ryusoul caliber being about the whole Ryusoul caliber not being powerful, about the Ryusoul caliber is not strong enough to be, about the whole Ryusoul caliber destroying Master Ares situation. So anyway, they managed to get out of the tunnel, and they ended up in the Ryusoul land tribe village where Ashura, Melt, Ko, Bam, and Toro are from. So basically, they got out of the tunnel where Master Ares is stood away at, and it turns out that Master Ares is still under the tunnel where the main five Ryusoulgers from the land tribe are from. So basically, Bam, Toro, Melt was kind of shocked, but since Canal is from the sea Ryusoul tribe, he never been to the land Ryusoul tribe village before. So basically, he's like, so basically there was Melt and Bam and Toro were kind of in shock about, that Master Ares has been still under their village this whole time. Whole time. So basically, they made a bet. So they made their way back to Nobu's lab, where Ashura and Ko was, and they was happy to see Master Black. But Master Black was like, it's good to see you guys, but still, I need to speak with Seto. So basically, the others displaying that Seto's spirit is inside Nobu, but they were trying to get Nobu to try to get Seto to take over Nobu's body by putting him to sleep and shit using resources, but nothing was working. So basically, why there was Master Black. So after the third attempt to trying to get Seto to take over Nobu's body and talking about this whole Ryusoul caliber Master Air situation, Master Black decided to take the time displaying why he disguised himself as Saturn in the first place. Turns out 300 years ago, Master Black and Master Green fought Parsias a long time ago. So basically, but during the battle, Master Black got separated from Master Green and stumbled on Master Ares, and stumbled on the tunnel where Master Ares was set away. So basically, he overheard a plan that, Parsias was in the tunnel where Master Ares was killed. the shield. So basically, Master Black took the opportunity to follow Parsias, and for Parsias and the original Saturn went to the flying temple where the Ryusoulger Caterpillar was put in the stone and put in the stone and incinerate Master Ares. So basically, it turns out that Parsias said that it doesn't make no sense for us to try to pull out the Ryusoulger Caterpillar. So basically, Parsias said, Parsias, 300 years ago, Master Black heard Parsias say that, I know one day that the next Ryusoulger team might try to pull out this Ryusoulger Caterpillar. So basically, but once that day comes, I had figured a way out to siphon off the Ryusoulger to siphon off the Ryusoulger Caterpillar's power. That way, Master Ares can. That way, Master Ares can regain her powers, and also cannot be destroyed by the Ryusoulger Caterpillar. So basically, tells us that Parsias know about the Ryusoulger Caterpillar 300 years ago, and waited to the opportunity, waited to the current Ryusoulger team to pull it out, and he figured the way to gain the power of the Ryusoulger Caterpillar, and help Master Ares to siphon off the Ryusoulger Caterpillar's power. That way, the Ryusoulger Caterpillar won't be strong enough to destroy Master Ares. So anyway, basically, Master Ares destroyed the original Saturn and took his place. So basically, Parsias didn't know. So Parsias doesn't know that that the original Saturn was destroyed by Master Black. So basically, Parsias doesn't know that Master Black is Saturn, but he also told him about his whole situation of Parsias, had tracked his heart in the car situation as well. So finally, after Master Black explained his situation, why he been undercover for so long, Master Insecto took control of Nova's body and explain that that the way since Ares figured a way how to siphon the Ryusoulger Caterpillar's power, is way too weak to. The Ryusoulger Caterpillar is too weak to destroy Master Ares. But there's a way we can recharge the sword. But there's coincidentally, there is a way to recharge the sword. There's a way to recharge the sword, and that's what Master Black say. That won't work. Even with the Ryusoulger Caterpillar, it does get recharged. If you try to destroy Master Ares, Master Ares is in prison. Master Ares is had rooted himself in the earth, so basically, even if the Ryusoulger Caterpillar gets a recharge, if they try to destroy Master Ares, Master Ares will cause the roots that Master Ares turns out that Master Ares imprisoned it, all this time she's been, so basically Master Ares imprisoned it, if she's been meant to put roots in the earth. So basically, if the Ryusoulger Caterpillar does get recharged and they try to use the Ryusoulger Caterpillar to destroy Master Ares, because her roots are in the earth, and right now she will just regenerate. So basically, that's when so basically, Oscar came up with the idea. What is be like since Master Ares has has roots in the earth, maybe we can just replant it somewhere. We can just uproot the roots, and that way we can, like a plant. You know how a plant you can uproot a plant and put it into a pot. So basically, what if we just take Master Air's roots out of the earth and plant it in some type of contain it in some type of tainted device or some shit like that. That way, once we can destroy Master Air's function, well, we will not worry about her regenerating herself. So anyway, so basically the other resources saying that plan could work. It could work, but still, in order to that plan to work, we need to figure out how to uproot Master Ares from roots from the earth, and also how to recharge the Ryusoulger caliber. So anyway, Parseus and the second Gunjaw and Yasor came back to the cabin where Master Ares was. So basically, Parseus was not happy that that setting was not there. So basically, Parseus doesn't know that Master Black was intended to be set Saturn this whole time. So basically, Parseus got so mad that Saturn wasn't there to attack Master Ares. He started to cross the card with Master Black's heart, and forcing Master Black to return to turn to Parseus, to squash his Ares. So basically, Master, like I said, Master Black explained his situation that Ares has my heart trapped in the card. So basically, I had no choice but to do what Parseus said. So basically, Cole had an idea. So basically, Cole disguised himself as Saturn and got close to Parseus and managed to get the heart and managed to get Master Black's heart back that was trapped in the card by Parseus. So basically, Cole disguised himself to Saturn and got close to Parseus and stole the card with Master Black's heart in it and returned it to Master Black. And basically, Master Black can fight Parseus without any problem. So anyway, Parseus got mad. So him, Yasor, and the second Gunjaw started to attack the Ryusoulger. So basically, the fight was one crazy fight. So basically, the Ryusoulgers were using different Ryusoulgers and whatnot, kicking the shit out of Gunjaw and Yasor, and while Master Black was fighting Parseus. So basically, the fight was going back and forth between Parseus's team and the Ryusoulgers, and that's when Master Ares somehow forced Yasor to go on a crazy rampage, and Yasor started to not only attack the Ryusoulgers but also started to attack Gunjaw and Parseus as well. So basically, Master Ares used his power to force Yasor to attack the Ryusoulger, and also Gunjaw and Parseus as well. So basically, the Ryusoulgers, Gunjaw, Master Black, and Parseus was like, what the hell is going on with Yasor? Why is he attacking us? So basically, Yasor made himself grow and forced the Ryusoulgers to demorph and send them flying in different parts of the forest, while Parseus had no choice but to use his powers to take Yasor's heart, and that way he can control Yasor. So basically, there was some clever thinking So basically, Pisces uses card trapping powers to steal Yasuo's heart and force Yasuo to change back to his normal size. And now that and Pisces has the long like Pisces has his heart, has Yasuo's heart is trapped in the card. He also doesn't have any choice but to do what Pisces said. But Pisces and Gunja were still wondering why. Wondering why Yasuo why we were still wondering the reason why Yasuo was attacking them along with the resources. So anyway, the episode ended with Master Black, Gunja, and Pisces wondering what the hell went wrong with Yasuo attacking them. So basically, this is how the episode ended. With Master Black, Pisces, and Gunja wondering why Yasuo attacked them attacking them for no apparent reason. So basically, this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, it seems like Master Ares might have some bigger plans that might not involve Pisces and Gunja. So basically, we just have to wait and see in the next episode. So anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it just okay? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Sincere Michael from Scooby View, signing off. 1.